Hi, this is Barbara. I'm calling in from California, and we have some amazing things to share. But Marcia, why don't you take it away?
Sure. I just recently had a couple of things happen with around the duct tape or underlying kinetic tape that has some wonderful technologies in it. I was at lunch with my cousin the other day, and when I called her, she said she wasn't sure she could make it. She was having some terrible discomfort in her hip that was going down her leg, and she was going to get a shot, and it seemed to help and make things a little better. So we made a plan, and but she was still hurting. And I said, I am now learning to ask, can I make a suggestion? And she said, sure. So I said, well, I'll bring you a couple of things, and we'll see if they help anything. So initially I just thought about putting a magnet on whatever the trigger area was, because that worked for another cousin of mine. But I brought the tape just to hold it on. And it shows how it's good to have conversations with people, because as we were talking, she said, well, she didn't know about the tape because she's allergic. She's used K-tape and she's always gotten a rash from it. It's, a problem for her. So I said, well, before we do anything, let's try the tape and just wear it and see how it works, if you get a rash from it. So it wasn't about it doing anything. It was just about seeing if it was rash inducing. So she said, well, my ankle, even though, where he gave me the shot, it's a little better. Even my ankle is still killing me. If I turn my foot a certain way, it really, really is uncomfortable. So I said, well, then let's test the tape there. So I showed her how to cut it and put it, and she put it on her ankle. And then the next day, when I happened to be out to dinner with my chiropractor, I've been eating around a lot lately. My cousin called to thank me. The tape was like, her ankle was feeling better, and she was having no allergic reaction to the tape. It was really fantastic. It was just, all the hurting went away. So today, I just got a phone call right before the call, the Zoom, which is why I got on a little late, from a client of my chiropractor. Because when my cousin called, my chiropractor said, well, I have a patient who also is allergic, having problems with tape and allergies. So I'm going to recommend this to her next time. She was coming in the next day. That was today. So this patient called me today, and she wanted to order the tape because she put it on her knee, which was a problem. And it helped. My chiropractor gave her some, so she wanted to order some because it helped her knee feel better. She's had a terrible problem with her knee. And she also has a sugar problem, and she's got some other things going on. And I told her the story about my cousin. And she said, oh, my ankle hurts too. I have problems with my ankle because of what's going on with my feet. So then so one thing led to another, and she's getting a bunch of tape too. So it's just really funny how one thing leads to another. And the more you talk to somebody, the more things they tell you about what's going on that you can
And
be helpful with.
people using the kinetic tape professionally know how to pull it and do different things. All we do is just tape it where we feel we need a little support or where it's hurting.
Actually, I
And
told my cousin not to stretch it because
right.
if she's prone to rashes, I didn't want any extra tension on her skin. So she just put it on just the way you said.
Yeah. So we'll give it the person that invited you to check out this tape, because this tape and the recording. um, uh, thanks. Okay.